The fight between the critics and the audience. Who's winning?
And welcome back to the greatest show on earth. Today I'm joined with my lovely co-host Daniel.
Hey.
And Cowboy Ken. And
Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. And today we're going to be going over Five Nights at Freddy's. As always, guys, we're going to be going over our spoiler and non-spoiler review.
And make sure you guys stay to the very end because we are going to be talking spoilers.
Conspiracies, possible sequels.
Who knows? But for right now, we are definitely doing our non-spoiler. Let's talk letter grades. No?
All right, let's start off with Angel first before we do
D minus.
What?
D minus.
D minus?
Yeah.
That's better than Megan. I'm not gonna lie. That's better than Megan.
No, I think I gave Megan a D plus.
Okay, that's better than 65.
Did we not give Megan an F?
I can't remember what I gave Megan. I'll have to go back and relook, but I
Pretty
gave
sure
this
it was
movie a D minus.
Okay. Duffel?
I'm giving it a B.
Oh, wow.
A solid B?
Yeah, solid B.
Solid B.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
He was on his phone half the time.
No, I had it lower because you guys were like really dogging on it, and I was looking through the movies, which ones like I enjoyed more. I was like, you know what? I did enjoy it more than these movies, so I kept moving it up. And I was like, I'm not gonna let these motherfuckers like talk me out of giving this a good grade because it's a good movie. It's entertaining. So B.
So
He's looking at his letterbox.
No.
Oh.
I got the notes right. I'm going to give this one like F plus.
I don't even think that's
The
possible.
first F plus.
Oh, first F
Is
plus.
that possible?
It's possible.
Can you
D,
do
D
that?
minus F plus in that range is what
Okay.
I'm going to give it.
Okay.
Well, you guys know I love to compare.
Yeah. So I got the cinema score. They gave it A minus.
An A minus. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not crazy.
That's
It's a good
crazy.
movie.
The critics for the tomato score gave it which I agree with, 26%.
26%. Yep.
Yes,
I
but
agree.
the audience.
The audience, it's terrible. 89%. This is the one time I agree with the critics.
No,
Okay.
I think it's because like the critics, you guys base this movie off being a horror movie.
No.
And no, 100%. You guys are basing this off that it's a horror movie, and you're not comparing it with the other horror movies. You're comparing it with just the movies.
I'm comparing it with it not being nearly as...
We were comparing it to horror movies the whole time. We were like,
Oh, no.
Nightmare on Elm
Megan,
Street.
No, what do you have?
No,
Nightmare on Elm
we were just
Street?
bringing...
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we
No.
did compare it to it being close to the Freddy Krueger. I'm not a big fan of horror, not because they're scary or I'm afraid, just because it's completely the opposite. It's because they're not scary.
I think the horror trope is very, very outdated.
No.
And
It's the
We
same.
haven't had a good horror movie in a while.
we have not
Nope.
had a good one.
I didn't
Us?
watch Nope.
Oh yeah, you didn't
I
watch,
didn't watch
it with us.
I watched one of them. I didn't watch the other one.
Yeah, exactly.
Get Out?
In a while.
That's the one I saw. That one was good. Was
Yeah.
that a horror movie?
Night one. No, night one. Quiet Place.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Oh well, you're missing
I
out. This is
wouldn't
what-
say Quiet Place is a horror movie.
No,
Like a
so
thriller, ain't it?
in the
That's a
past
thriller.
3 years, I've had a horror movie in my top 5 movies of the year.
The
Other movies have tropes
we
too.
brought up while we were watching this movie, motherfucking Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger.
Even he said, "Oh, that's
the
from
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What was the other one?
that's
Chucky.
from Nightmare on Elm
Chucky and fucking the Scarface or what's a
Ghostface.
Ghostface. All of those, I don't like them.
Yeah,
I don't like a single one of
That's
them.
why I know you're not gonna appreciate this because this had a lot of callbacks to those movies.
For me, in this movie was only enjoyable because we watched it together.
You know, I love to give awards. I love to give movies praises, even if you guys hate them. Who's the MVP of this movie for y'all?
Does it really have one?
Yeah, 100%. Well, for
let
me,
me-
yes.
let me look up the
If you guys don't
characters.
want to give awards, that's fine. I think every movie deserves some sort of praise.
The dude, I even gave 65 an award.
Yeah.
I gave it to the dinosaurs.
I will give it to my MVP is Mike. I do love Josh Hutcherson. No, he's a great actor. I liked him in a lot of movies growing up. He was in Zathura and the Hunger Games franchise. He's been in a lot of great movies, and he really.
We were talking
made
about that. He's only
movies a lot of
31.
Fun. Yeah, he's short.
I don't know.
5'7".
He's only 31, and he's been in a lot of movies. Like, so good for him.
Yeah.
But I'm giving my MVP to my boy Josh, Mike. From
Yeah.
his last name.
Schmidt.
Schmidt?
Schmidt.
Not Smith. Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Schmidt. It's kind of hard because if you think about it, there's only like 4 actual.
Yeah, there's only like 3-4 main characters.
Yeah.
And some of them aren't that main.
So it's not that hard to give an MVP.
I mean, it is.
Nah, I think I'm gonna give it to the child.
Abby.
Abby.
She's great
Abby.
too.
Yeah, she did good.
Abby
Mine
Schmidt.
is also Mike. I
Okay.
don't know if you guys heard that earlier.
Yeah, you never said it.
Now I know they've been waiting for it. The anti MVP, the worst character,
The cop.
The cop.
Vanessa. Yes,
Vanessa.
I'm sorry, Vanessa was really dead. No,
She
no
was a
emotion,
sorry
no
character.
passion, no like
It was the performance fell flat.
100%.
And it wasn't even one of those where it's like she's supposed to like act this way.
Yeah.
You know, like how we always have those characters we hate because they're like such good actors.
Yeah.
She wasn't that.
Everything, her body language was off, her facial expressions were off, the tone in her voice when she was trying to say something was flat.
Her character, her storyline, her fucking everything.
We do also have a Horny in the Timeline award, playa.
And I think this is the first time in the history of Despop that we have the anti-MVP be the horny. Shout out to
Well, as I
Vanessa
said.
for being the worst cop
And the horniest.
in the entire town that they live in.
Like it's not even bad enough that you're not like just a racist cop or fucking just she was like the worst fucking
She's not
cop.
even an abusive cop. or
Yeah, she's
anything.
not that. She was just fucking she was there.
When she knocked the first time, I feel like she said something. She was like, "Oh, are you okay? Oh, I'll come in." Like, you know, like she was like trying hard to like come in and like hang
She
out
was
with
trying
like.
hard to come, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I like how
Okay.
she would go in at night. She would stay there her whole shift.
Yeah, and also she
Yeah,
had a
like-
shift during the day. Okay,
Yeah.
well, okay.
Yeah,
This is spoilers. This is
Is-
spoilers.
is it?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Talking about the movie.
Okay.
She is really horny.
She is.
Which brings us to the theater experience. Guys, look, I do want people to go back to the movies, but I felt like it was a great opportunity for the boys to hang out, eat some pizza, drink some drinks. So we did watch it on Peacock at Angel's house.
This episode is not sponsored by Peacock.
It should be.
No,
It
but
should be.
yeah, right. Do you feel like the integrity of our podcast just lost some punch right there?
No. Because as much as we do say to go back to the theater, it is nice every now and then to watch it in your own home.
Yes.
With friends.
Yeah, I mean it's not like a big release, you know, or something that
I didn't
has
pay
to be watched.
I didn't pay to watch it and I still feel like I want a refund.
I will
That's
say
because
though,
that's because we bought like pizza and shit. You know, that all went to waste.
I feel like I enjoyed it less because I was with you guys, because all we were doing is jokes and being on our phones.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wasn't on my phone that much, but we do talk a lot when we're together.
Together.
Yeah.
Even at the theater.
Yeah, like in the theater we do like
But we're
we
quiet.
like say jokes and everything, but
Yeah.
we're nice and quiet. But
We're quiet.
They're
Yeah.
like,
No,
we
no,
know
no,
we're
this-
by ourselves.
yeah, in this movie we were just straight like, hey.
Stupid.
No, but it's nice to switch it up every now and then.
Which is crazy that we watch it at our homes, because I hear I heard some things about the global, domestic, the budget,
The
the
numbers
box
are
office.
crazy.
The box office numbers I hear go crazy.
They're
I know
crazy.
my boy Angel's on top of that.
So as of this recording right now, well, let's start with the budget. The movie's budget was $20 million.
Oh, I heard 25.
20.
Okay.
That seems right.
As of this recording, the movie is at 78 million in North America
Domestic.
and 130 million globally.
That was
Ah,
135.
there you go. Very
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Which is
Kind
crazy.
of like Paranormal Activity. You know, it was filmed with like a 2008 iPhone.
Well, I was saying that it's crazy because this is like one of those rare movies that have the hybrid opening of theaters and streaming.
Which was what I was going to say. Like, imagine if this was just in theaters. Like, how do those numbers calculate with like home streaming? Do you get, how much money do you make per stream at home, or like how does that
So
work?
I think for like the success of a movie on streaming is how many people watched a certain amount in that month of it.
I think it's more. Yeah, I think it's more about views.
Yeah, because
views.
if you're watching it, like let's say like you paid however many bucks for Peacock, right?
Right.
And you watched Five Nights at Freddy's. That means that you pretty much paid Peacock that money to watch that movie.
They count it as a ticket sale almost
Yeah.
per account.
Not ticket sale, but like the profit goes to
Yeah.
Five Nights.
Something like that.
But I'm very surprised it made that much, because a lot of people were kept, because people know about the podcast and they're like, oh, what movie are you watching this week? And I told them Five Nights at Freddy's, and they're like, tell us how it is. And then they're like, oh, it's on streaming, like you can watch on Peacock. They're like, okay. And a lot of people watched it that I know on Peacock. I am very surprised it's making this much money. I will say, not because it's a bad movie, but because you have
It's
options.
also on streaming.
Yeah, and it's beating records, bro. It's like the second best opening for a video game, right behind the Super Mario.
Yeah.
It already cracked the top 50 of domestic and worldwide for horror movies, like ever, like all time.
Yeah.
And it's still got like weeks
And it's
left.
still going.
You know?
Well,
So-
it's got forever left.
yeah,
Essentially.
well, for no, I mean 5-6 weeks, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was
like
thinking
forever.
he's on
It'll
Peacock.
eventually die down. You know,
Yeah.
there's a drop.
No, I think honestly, at the end of everything, it'll probably make
Well, what are we at right now?
one.
It's at 75 domestic, 130 global.
So 200.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. It made like 700 worldwide and 330 Domestic. I think it is the best horror movie.
I think.
Or
What
It Chapter
movie?
2. It's one of those two.
It?
Or It Chapter 2, the one that came
Yeah.
out early.
So I think we're gonna be pushing what, like 300?
Yeah,
320,
300
325.
worldwide.
Worldwide, yeah.
Yeah, I can see 300 worldwide. I can see 150 to maybe two. Nah, 150 like domestic.
It would have to double what it's at right now.
Yeah, which it's already hard to do, especially because of streaming.
Well, those numbers alone already warrant a sequel easily.
We'll talk about that though in the spoilers
Yeah.
Which we'll get into right now,
after a word from our sponsor.
I guess.
That's pop.
That's us, baby. Yes, the sponsor of this video, like always, is That's Pop, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the greatest show in the world,
On Earth.
okay, well, it's the same thing, no?
No.
Make sure you guys click that subscribe button, man. Join the journey. We are out here. We are putting in work, and like the video helps out, you know.
Yeah, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, and we're trying to hit another 1,000
ASAP.
ASAP.
As soon as possible.
ASAP.
As soon as this video comes out, please. That'd be the
That would be crazy.
No,
Imagine.
think so?
Imagine
yeah.
it took us a year.
All we need is one video to blow up.
Honestly, that's all
yeah.
we need.
Lightning
One
in a
video.
bottle. We always talk about it.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, and let's get it right into the spoilers.
Wait.
Guys, look, I don't know why you guys didn't like this movie, man.
That
It
movie
was
was fucking
very
terrible.
entertaining. Very.
It was not.
You were on your phone for half of the movie.
No, bro.
Yes,
You
I
were
was
on your
not.
phone the
because you
most
were
out
too,
of the three
you
of
were
us.
too scared to watch.
No.
the screen.
No, he
Yeah.
legit did have. He had some moments where he was like, "I can't look.
I can't look.
No,
He straight
because
up said-
I get scared, bro. I have jump scares.
There were no jump scares.
There were no jump
Yes,
scares.
there were.
No.
100%. Yes, there were jump scares.
There was
bro.
like
That's the whole
one.
point of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's jump scares.
There were none.
There were jump scares.
I think there was one, and that's when
There's
the
like
fucking
5.
the yellow rabbit thing comes out from the when they turn on the
No.
light, and that was the only time.
No, when Foxy had 2 jump scares just in himself in
Yeah.
that hallway. And then when he opens that door and the little, I forget, there's a name for the kid, the little toy.
No, okay, so I mean that is. See, I didn't see the jump scares. That's how unenjoyable this movie.
No, it's because
Yeah.
you were on your phone too.
I wasn't on my phone.
We weren't. It's
Is
true.
that a lie?
No, it's not a lie.
And the results say that you are the father. Oh, yes.
This movie was an hour and 50 minutes.
Didn't feel like it.
An hour
It
and
didn't
50.
drag for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't feel that either because as soon as we got to like around the 50-minute mark, I told Angel, I was like, "Hey, check the time." It felt like it had only been like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So we checked the timestamp twice, which is one nice thing about, watching it at home.
Mm-hmm.
You
You can like pause it.
You can
and,
pause it, see where
Go
you're going.
back.
Also,
This guy went back.
this guy went back like so many times, which made it super annoying.
Well, because sometimes you'll miss something or you'll be like, oh, what
The
did
only
he say?
time I
Yeah.
did that we had to make him go back was when we were all talking over like a serious part.
Yeah.
And we were like, all right, go back because none of us heard it.
Yeah. So for an hour and 50, like, I felt like the pacing wasn't bad.
it wasn't. It
And I
was-
will say the plot twist got me because every plot twist that, I like to tell my friends, oh, I think this is what's going to happen because I like to know if I'm right or not wrong, And I was wrong every single time. At first I thought, well, I still think that they might be saving this for a future movie, but the little blonde haired kid is the brother of Vanessa and the son of Will Hampton.
I thought it was Afton.
Hampton? Will Hampton?
Oh, okay.
William Hampton? Is
Okay,
it Hampton?
Hampton.
No H, right?
Who
Just
the
say.
fuck is William?
The Yellow Rabbit.
Yeah, what's
Shaggy.
his face? Shaggy. I just don't know his real name.
His actual name.
Okay, so Matthew Lillard is what?
William Hampton?
Yeah, no, but what were you saying about the kid?
He's the father.
Little brother. The little kid, the blonde haired kid.
You know how there was 5 ghost children?
Yeah.
And it was always a little blonde kid, like, leading?
Yeah,
He's the-
okay.
He's the son of William Hampton, the brother of Vanessa.
Oh,
That's my theory. Now, that wasn't revealed. That's what I thought was going to be revealed. And
Yeah.
what was revealed was that Vanessa was the daughter of
Vanessa
Will.
was the daughter.
I also thought, honestly, I thought Will was dead. I thought he was going to be also a ghost controlling the Yellow Rabbit, which I was surprised he was alive when he took off that mask. But also, I knew it was a counselor just because in like movies, it's really rare for the villain to be somebody that you don't meet in the beginning,
I was just gonna say the same thing.
It's really rare. And for them to pull that kind of twist, it's kind of like, oh, what was the point? Like,
The
oh,
straight
like,
Scooby Doo twist.
yeah. yeah, but that's a like trope. That's a trope in horror movies. That's a trope in any like even action movies. Like the villain, the villain is usually shown within the first like couple minutes.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
It wouldn't make sense for a movie to just be like, oh, and the
Throw some
villain was
random
this
fuck.
random guy that you've never met
It
before.
was the mailman you saw for half a second.
Yeah. So, well, I was really surprised that Matthew Lillard was the villain just because he was in it for like a short amount of time in the beginning. No, I was because usually I felt like he should have been in it more. Like I don't know. I just
You know what I hated when Mike and Vanessa kept like interacting, and he'd be like, "You already knew that, huh? You already knew that, huh?"
But because Mike was pretty pissed. Honestly, Mike got to the point where he was like, this motherfucker I know already knows, bro. Because he knows. He's like, fuck, Vanessa keeps fucking me over, but I keep falling for her eyes. No, I just thought it was really funny that Vanessa was working the night shift, and then during the day she went to see him. And I'm like, you're still working? That's like
She was
14.
still a cop.
Yeah, and I was like, that's 14 hours. Like,
24.
yeah.
Oh, whatever time it was, because he gets off 66, right?
Yeah, no, 12 to 6 is in the game, but
12 to 6?
yeah, 12 to 6 is in the game. You have to survive from 12 to 6 in the morning. But I don't know in the
12 hours.
No, I think in the movie it's 6 to 6.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think so too.
I think it's 12 to 6.
Either way,
I don't know why
my
they
boy-
wouldn't make it like, because that's a big component in the video game. You know, it's you go from 12 to 6.
Yeah,
Either way, she was working during the day.
that town is
Yeah,
getting
no, yeah.
that town is getting robbed and looted and murders everywhere.
Yeah, people are dying. People are getting robbed. Babies are dying.
And
And
she's
she's
over
over
there.
here just fucking around.
Yeah, this is on my route. This is my
This is on my route. Was the only stuff I make on it. Well, Vanessa was in on it.
yeah, but
We called it.
She was in on it.
We called it from the beginning. I was like, dude, I bet she's in on it.
yeah,
Like,
she knows everything.
she knows everything. Like,
Which, like, it's kind of that makes her an accomplice. Literally,
100%, yeah,
William
yeah.
would like literally told her like your job was to make sure they didn't find out anything, and if they did, you had to kill them.
Yeah.
You know what was funny is how he said, you only have to do one thing. And they both reminded of him, that's two things you want me to
Mike
do.
did the same thing at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
Like all you have to do is keep watch
And
they-
tidy up.
yeah.
That's how she'll-
He's like, that's two things.
Yeah, yeah,
Shut
and
the
then-
fuck up
Man.
before I slap you.
hey, that's what management does. They're like, oh man, like you only got to do this. And
Don't you want to work harder for mediocre pay?
yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey,
Be honest.
don't lie to me. If the hours are shit and the pay is shit and
Just
the
tell
work
me.
is shit, just let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
gotta
At least
do
you
one
were
thing.
honest.
At least you were honest. At least I know what I'm getting into. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say no, but
I do think one of the hard things to do though is like making a video game that doesn't have a lot of story into a whole movie.
Yeah.
And I did like the whole dream sequence. Like he was using his dreams to figure out what happened. He used his dreams to talk to the ghost children. Like I did like that how they tied that to like the real world.
like tried it into the game. Yeah, I actually did enjoy how they brought more story into
This video game.
a non-story
Like
Video game.
like world
video.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No lore.
I've got a little bit of a theory here.
Oh, okay.
This year.
You know how in the Scream movies, once Ghostface dies, somebody else takes over.
Someone picks it up.
Someone else takes the mantle.
Yeah.
Vanessa?
I think Vanessa takes the Yellow Rabbit mantle.
I think Vanessa would take it in the third movie.
I like the little theory that Dolfo brought up when we were watching it. He said since he dies in the suit, he becomes part of the suit, so he'll be the new ghost. Because you know how the children died? They put the children in the other...
Well, she can
And the
go.
other
Make, I feel like she knows a lot about the suits because she was talking about the spring locks and everything.
She did bring up that other one that was in the on the ground. So
the ground.
maybe she
There
makes
are
her
more
own.
animatronics
The-
that haven't
yeah.
been shown that are in the video game.
so maybe she brings up a couple more.
Because if you think about it, like it's not far fetched that she becomes the new Yellow Rabbit because she has a really like strong attachment to this place.
Do you think now that her dad is dead or whatever, do you think they reopen it?
That's a good place to put the second movie because it would be a little boring to have the second movie also have a closed down Freddy.
Close down Freddy's. I think
Go
they
back.
open it and then there's like another reason for them to shut down.
Yes.
But-
yeah, well, there's still killings going on. So they open it because Will is dead. So they're like, oh, it's safe.
Yeah, like it's safer now. And she's like, oh, well, like I can bring up new animatronics.
Yeah.
Or like
Yes.
older ones, like to give new characters, and like she'll probably like leave the bear or something.
The kids disappear and Mike's like, fuck. Because he's still security because he was the best security when it was closed. So like, hey, we got a job for you, Mike.
Yeah.
Top flight security
Top
Of
flight
the
security.
world, Craig.
of the world, Craig.
I would like to see that happen, but I mean,
But-
I guess there's the other things they can do.
Because she's gonna wake up from her coma and
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
gonna realize, oh, my dad's dead.
Like, she's gonna be like, "What do I do
To
now?"
go
What
on
do I
top
do
of that theory, I do think because Matt Lillard did sign a 3-picture deal, at least, like just in case.
yeah.
So what I'm thinking is that Matt Lillard is still the ghost. Like he comes back as a ghost, they defeat him. And then the third movie, your theory, where Vanessa then takes up the mantle
Yeah.
of the Yellow Rabbit.
Of the Yellow Rabbit.
Pretty much.
And that's just a theory.
Gets copyrighted.
yeah. We
like,
don't want to get
Fuck you
sued.
guys.
Let us know down below in the comment section. Would you like to see a sequel? Did you enjoy this movie? Well, that's our review of Five Nights at Freddy's. We'll see you guys next time.
Adios.
Deuces.